I was born, so my mother tells me, on August the 2nd, 1909 at 9 o'clock in the morning, and it was the big day in my village because they had a big flower show and a gymkhana and everything turned out for the big show.
When did you come to Maidenhead and cook on
Well, I was started my apprenticeship on 1923. And there was an arrangement with our firm that if you'd done 4 years, if you got a chance to go on another job, you could, but you could stay on another year and do an improver's year.
What type of apprenticeship was it?
I went really to be a wheelwright, but after a little while they started up a joinery section.
Whereabouts was that?
That was in Brunton in North Devon.
And in what year did you come to Maidenhead?
In 1927, I got a chance of a job on a big housing estate in London. Downham Housing Estate it was, near Bromley in Kent.
So what age were you when you came to Cookham?
I was 18 when I came to Cookham Quarry.
18. And what line of work were you in?
I was working on building these houses as a carpenter.
When did you move to Courtaulds?
Oh, Courtaulds was a long history that. I'd been working for a London firm for some time, travelling up all over the country with them. But funny enough, I started here I'd been working at Beaconsfield for Lowe's. They were well-known builders, and get a job with them, you're pretty good at the job, so I might say so.
How did you come into contact with Grace's yard?
I missed my way actually coming through. I got the bottom road along here, and they were unloading big furniture van with Courtaulds written all over it. The joinery started. Well, that's my idea, more than concrete and the shuttering and stuff. So I called in and they said, "Yeah, when can you start?" This was 12 o'clock. I started at 2, and I was there until I'd done 34 years there.
So what dealings did you have with Grace's yard?
Well, I used to have to buy materials and stuff. Grace's was handy. I used to pop in on my bike and see them, and I remember seeing this barge there, you see, underneath the wall, and as far as I remember, it used to disappear towards Maidenhead Moor from there, and of course there was a stream running across underneath Bridge Road. All through Cox's Builder's Yard, I'm almost sure it ran underneath there.
Can you describe the barge? How big were they?
Oh, it wouldn't have been a very big job, but 10 ton one, something like that it would be, that's all.
How long would that be?
Oh, about 20 feet, I suppose.
And what sort of things were they carrying as a load?
Well, they'd be carrying gravel and stuff like that, and then they used to put it up into Grace's yard and gradually dish it out to the local builders a bit at a time, but they wanted it.
So whereabouts was the wharf?
Well, who do you think I can describe? Do you know Stapleton's tyre changing place? In those days, it was Cox's, the builders. They had that place. They sold out, and then Stapleton took it over. So you come across the road up towards the moor. The moor's still there, and you look on the left-hand side, and there's this walk, and Grace's yard was up the top, above it, you see.
So how frequently would the barges be moving along the water?
Well, all the time. There was running water there all the time, more or less. Yeah, must have been.
It's previously been thought that there have been barges using the stream up until the 1920s. Are you talking about much later than that?
I'm talking about just after the war, yeah. Yeah.
Do you know when the last time you would have seen barges along there?
Well, I can't remember seeing it afterwards, but I was often in the yard. You don't sort of take any notice, but I still can remember seeing that bloody barge. It seemed to stick.
So where would they unload them?
But
Where did they unload the barges?
well, there onto the wharf. Used to haul it up onto the wharf, and that was it. I don't know what happened, and they just distribute out to small builders. Would buy a couple of yards of gravel and a couple of yards of sand, and they deliver it. They had a lorry of their own, Grace's.
They never had any trouble with the water levels. You always noticed
No,
enough
I
water
don't
for
think
them
so.
to
No,
travel.
there was water running through there all the time, you see. Like Cookham Fleet, there was running water right the way through the Maidenhead. You see, they used to keep the place clean. I remember once during the war, it was all cleaned from Cookham right through across Woodbrook Common, and they were cleaning in our grounds at Court Oaks, and there was Italian prisoners of war doing it.
Do you remember any dams or locks in the waterways?
No, I can't remember seeing anything of that. No.
Do you have any idea why Grace's Yard stopped trading or what happened to it?
No, I don't actually. Late 40s, 50s. I can't remember now.
Did you work at Courtaulds up till retirement?
Yes,
What age did you retire?
65.
65.
Yeah,
And how old are you now?
97.
Would you like to see barges and small vessels back on the water?
I'd love to see it, you see, and make a nice boating lake from Maidenhead to Cookham. We'd open it up completely.
What do you think it would bring to Maidenhead if we were to restore the waterway? And
I think it'd be a super idea to come through to Cookham anyway. They should be able to go right through Maidenhead. I reckon they did originally. Go through until they built the roads up.
Thank you very much, Eddie.
All right, and thank you for coming. Do you ever look over that bridge and look in there? Have you seen any water there? There's no water through there now, is there?